of worldly acclaim. I just want to be the one you love. And with your admission that you'll feel the same, I'll have reached the goal I'm dreaming of, believe me. I don't want to set the world on fire. Hey, hello and welcome to an exciting Let's Play. It's your girl Kayleigh Alyssa here, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. Could you imagine, like, what if you, what? Frick. Have you ever had a dream that you wish you, when you, and... No, so could you imagine, like, if you hopped on YouTube and then you saw, like, your favorite streamer? It's me. It's probably not, but it's me. And I was streaming, and then you, like, hopped in the live, and you're like, whoa, she's playing Fallout? I don't know which one. Probably New Vegas. Would that be crazy? That'd be crazy, right? One of these days. I don't want to set the world on fire. I just want to start a flame in your heart. Right? Yeah, right. And it's the bongo, 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 I don't want to leave the Congo, no. Sorry, I've had a couple beers, alright. And, you know, my girlfriend's been watching the Fallout show, and my boss has been playing Fallout 3 again, and I want so desperately to finally play Fallout after all these years, and here we are. Still never did it. Someday. But for now, I'm gonna play Dream Daddy, and I'm gonna drink two women. It's two women. It's just now you guys know. I'm not lying. It's called Two Women Lager. So I'm not making that up. It's really two women. I'm also wearing my Trunks hat. You see the Trunks hat? And there you go. The Trunks hat is cool. I'm cool. Cool people don't say that. I led Amanda over a lead. I don't, like, take some lead and just crack her over the head with some lead. Maybe I do. I don't know. Let's keep reading. I lead Amanda over to the kitchen table where a present lies covered under a tablecloth.
It's nothing special, but I wanted to give you a little something. You graduated high school last week, and I know you told me not to make a big deal about it, but...
Dad, you... I dramatically whip the cloth off the table. Amanda's jaw drops. We're like Jackie... Hold on, are we talking like Jackie Chan style, where you whip the tablecloth out while there's stuff on top, and then the stuff stays? Because that's cool. My girlfriend actually said last night, while I was, like, scrolling on, like, you know, my YouTube library, because I wanted to, like, watch something that I was already watching before, and, so then I happened to back out, and there it was, and it showed, what's the watch later, save to watch later on your, you can do that on your thing, you know what I'm talking about. And, it was a bunch of kung fu flicks. A lot of Jackie Chan towards the top, because, like, recently, you know, I just happened to go through and, like, I saved a bunch of Jackie Chan flicks on YouTube to, like, I'll watch that later. Hell yeah. I'll be in the mood for some kung fu. And she was like, we should watch a kung fu flick. And I'm like, oh my god. Be still. Be still, my beating heart. She wants to watch kung fu flicks, which is awesome, because I love kung fu flicks. If we're talking, like, whether we're talking like Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, I'm in. The classic ones, fantastic. The cheesier, the better. Hell yeah. So, one of these days, I'll have to have her watch. I don't know about Drunken Master. It was really good, but I just watched that like a month or two ago. But one of the other Jackie Chan ones we can watch. Early Jackie Chan, not Rush Hour. Because it's got, Chris Tucker? Chris Tucker in it. And, you know what else is Chris Tucker in it? It's the Epstein list. So, you know, try not to watch those. Maybe you should try a cheerleader? A cheesy kung fu flick Like from 1990s China, all in Mandarin. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. That's traditionally what I will watch when it comes to Kung Fu flicks. It's like cheesy 70s, 80s, 90s Kung Fu flicks. Chinese. I like the dubbed, though. I do like the dubbed of those old ones. That makes them even funnier, is the dub. But if you got one that's subbed, that's fine, too. That's fine, too. Yeah. There's some good Bruce Lee ones, some good Jackie Chan ones. Or other completely different martial arts is Muay Thai. If you watch something like Ong Bak, the Thai warrior, starring Tony Jaa, who is a Thai martial artist, specializes in Muay Thai, and it's amazing. It's so good. There's another one, The Protector. That was like one of the producers on it was Quentin Tarantino, who's a piece of shit, but it's got some very entertaining movies. I can admit that. I can admit he's got some very iconic, entertaining movies, even if he is a Zionist piece of shit. The Protector is also good, and the quality, if you compare like Ong Bak, the Thai warrior, to The Protector, they're both great. They both have some very iconic uncut scenes in there where like Ong Bak warrior, the Thai warrior at the time had the longest I think it was chase sequence in an action movie, uncut. The longest uncut chase sequence where it was just a single camera the entire time. Like they didn't cut to another camera, nothing. So that's awesome. The Protector topped that off with the longest uncut action sequence of all time. At that time, I think it was like 11 minutes or something, where they were just going up through this tower. It was like a spiral staircase. So cool, and there's multiple different versions on the Blu-ray DVD of The Protector, and there's like the traditional theatrical version. That's what it is, and then there's the director's cut, and they do switch around some of the timing of some of the scenes, and it. I think they're both worth watching, but those are more recent ones. Those are more like in the 20-teens, which I think are still good to watch for their own reason. But separately, I love 70s, 80s, 90s cheesy kung fu flicks. Fantastic. You will never hear me talk down the 70s, 80s, 90s flicks. As long as I'm in the mood for it, I'll watch it. Hell yeah. I love me some kung fu flicks. Get some beer, get some popcorn, put on some a classic Bruce Lee movie. I'm in. Or even more recent ones like Kung Fu Hustle. Kung Fu Hustle is an amazing movie. Got to be one of the best martial arts movies of all time. Yeah, it's funny, but that's the thing about martial arts movies. You make a good one, it's gotta have some funny. Can't make a totally serious one they can't be fully serious. Sure they can, but they should have some funny. And this one has a lot of funny. And a lot of CG, to make it work for some of the sequences, but it's they obviously were inspired by classic kung fu flicks while bringing it into the new millennium, and they did a really good job. They did a really good job with that. It was great. It's definitely one of my favorite movies, Kung Fu Hustle. Check it out. If you haven't already seen Kung Fu Hustle, you got to watch Kung Fu Hustle. It's so good. It's so good. All right, let's find out. What's the present? No way.
I figure you probably won't be able to get cable in the gym, so I thought it might be nice to take a piece of home with you.
A DVD box set of Long Haul Paranormal Ice Road Ghost Truckers. This is all 19 seasons.
And bonus material, including commentary with actual ghosts featured on the show.
Dad, I love this. Thank you. She gives me a big hug, as opposed to a small hug, or a side hug. Those aren't real hugs. You gotta go all in. You gotta go all in.
I'm glad you like it.
Or if you're gonna kiss, that's the only time where it's like, all right, you can half-ass the hug if you're just in a hurry to get to the kiss. Then I get it. But between dad and daughter, obviously that's weird. But I'm talking like significant other, you know, if you want to like, oh, I kind of want to get to that kiss. I kind of want to get to that kiss. You can half-ass the hug if it means you're getting to that kiss faster. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah. Cheers.
Hey, you want to hang out with me in the backyard for a bit? Just the old pigskin or something?
Totally. I follow Amanda to the back door. In case you guys are wondering, holy shit, that's a lot of dads to kiss. In case you guys are wondering, this is the hat that I wear to work. I don't wear a chef's hat, if you guys are picturing that. I hate to dispel the illusion, but like I wear like a t-shirt and jeans and my trunks hat, okay, which I stole. Somebody left it, like, you know, because we have like the hangers by the bathrooms in my bar, you know, they're like the same little hallway. They all arrived at once. That was a little disturbing. And this was sitting on the coat hanger for like 3 months until I was like, all right, that's it. Because we every once in a while, like probably like once or twice or 3 or 4 times a year, we'll just clear the coat rack and put it all in a bag and donate it to, like, you know, Goodwill or whatever. I don't know where my bosses donate it, but they donate it. And so as they were doing it, the time that I grabbed this hat, which was like a year or 2 or 3 ago, I don't freaking remember. And I was like, wait, I want that hat. And they were like, okay. So then I washed it, started wearing it. I love it. Nobody's claimed it. Nobody came in and was like, hey, that's my hat. No lost and found. Lost in Kayleigh. Well, we leave it on the freaking coat rack for months. Months. I'm not even kidding you. Like, sometimes that stuff will be up there for like 6 months and people just won't grab it. And we see it. We see it every time we walk by and we're like, that's been there for like 5 months. Sheesh. This was there for 3 months. So, anyways, what?
You told me not to make a big deal, but you seem to have forgotten that my entire mission in life is to make a big deal out of your accomplishments. Oh, by the way, I'm pretty sure I slept with that guy right there next to you. You know, my high school, my college buddy Craig. So, consider this your graduation party. Also, you know, so you know, if you smell me on him, that's why. Surprise! I didn't mean to, like, you know, I didn't want to, like, you know, delude the one thing for the other, but, you know, I didn't want to, like, you know, I just kind of want to sneak that in there because, you know, I didn't want to make a big deal out of that. So we're going to make a big deal out of your graduation. Surprise!
Dad, everyone's here. None of her friends, LOL. Yeah, just my friends. Just my friends. Well, because her friends are pieces of shit, remember? They're fucking awful. Like, her best friend has been secretly dating her crush. And they kicked her out of the group chat. They decided they were going to go to the mall and get whatever it is that they were going to eat. What was it? Like, nachos. They decided to get nachos without her when she was the one who suggested it. And then they all said, well, we're busy. And then she goes to the mall to get nachos and sees that they're all already there eating nachos. They're pieces of shit. They don't deserve to know her. Okay? Now, that vampire guy, that alcoholic ex-military guy there who lived in Thailand for a couple years, that athletic half-Asian dad, that coffee owner, the coffee cafe owner, who happens to be, you know, a lover of ska and rock music in general, her professor, that's somebody she knows. That outdoorsy type dad who's very competitive about how much he loves his daughter. You know, those maybe they're the friends we made along the way. Wait. Wait, they actually are the friends we made along the way. But, can't believe I didn't know that Craig was Asian. Are you kidding me? Look at him. Come on, he's clearly Asian. and gorgeous, I might add. Honestly, I've never seen a Asian person that isn't absolutely just breathtaking. I'm just saying. There was one I had some history with one once. This was back in the day. Now currently I'm in a dynamic with my girlfriend where I'm the hot MILF and she's the slightly younger Gen Z hottie. But back in the day, I was the younger one. I was 23 when I first met let's go Janet. Her name was Janet. And she was a Hoasian, if you will, of the Hoasian persuasion, and she was 33. And she didn't look it because she was very pretty, and full 10 years older than me, and I was game. I was down to clown. We met in my drive-thru. I was one of the shift leaders over at Dunkin' Donuts. She was a shift leader over at the Arby's at the mall across the street. Yeah, once upon a time, I wasn't the older one in the relationship back in the day. So, there's a little bit of history there. Okay, Kayleigh history. Feel free to ask more questions if you want. That actually was my first polyamorous relationship. It was between myself, her, and her best friend, Claudia, who was closer to my age, who also worked at Arby's. And yeah, we were in a polyamorous relationship, but I slept with Claudia twice before I slept with Janet even once. And then that kind of dissolved the whole thing because there was a lot of jealousy there. But it's just a matter of circumstance that I just happened to, have the opportunity to sleep with Claudia more than once. And Janet felt left out, and she was like, I feel like you're... And I'm like, it's been like 3 days. I'll fuck you right now if you want me to. Like, I'll do it. I will. And then she slept with my brother. So then that was pretty much all bets were off. I was like, okay, all right. No, it's... We're done. Yeah, no, I get it. Hey, Claudia, do you want to, like, you and me? And then she was like, no, it's weird now. And I'm like, what? We were clearly... Okay, all right.
Well, yeah, everyone wanted to come and support you.
Is that a mac and cheese bar?
Sure, it's fully customizable, down to the type of mac.
Yeah, lore drop. You know what? Beer gets me to do the lore drops. I get some beer in me. I got 2 women in me. Yeah, I'll do the lore drop. Hell yeah. Down to the type of mac, like the type of noodle. Like, what would you be offering? So you got like elbow macaroni, obviously. My bar for our loaded mac at my bar, we use cavatappi. That's the spirally kind. Cavatappi. So I could see that. I'm gonna assume you got elbow macaroni, cavatappi, right? I think Noodles and Company uses cavatappi for some of their stuff. So if that helps you visualize it, the spirally, yeah. What else? What other kinds of mac would there be for a mac and cheese bar? Are we talking like tteokbokki? Is that what it's called? The little rice cake things that they have in the rice cake noodle deals, which are oftentimes maybe not oftentimes, but there are the cheesy ones. It's the only one I tried. Because I love me some cheesy ramen. Ramen? Are we talking like ramen? Is there like a thing full of ramen? Is there like a little half pan full of ramen that you could like, okay, we'll have some cheesy ramen. What are we talking here? Huh? Do we have a what's it called? The Boca de Pepe? Is that what it's called? The Boca de Pepe? So it's the little tiny ones, the little tiny cylinders that are in like Italian wedding soup. I can't remember what it is. Boca de Pepe feels right. It feels right to call it Boca de Pepe. It's definitely pee-pee. It's something pee-pee. Tina to pee-pee? I don't know. I'm just kind of reaching it. Sorry, I'm grabbing a beer. That's what else I'm reaching for. What other kind of Macs would there be? Chat, let me know in the comments down below. What kind of Macs you think would be in a customizable mac and cheese bar? If even down to the type of Mac. What other kind of noodle types do you think would be acceptable? Now, you could kind of stretch. I do. Sorry. You could kind of say it's a little bit of a stretch, but I feel like Alfredo is almost a cheese sauce. So could you consider fettuccine Alfredo as a mac and cheese? You know, in the same way that, like, is cereal a soup? Is fettuccine Alfredo a mac and cheese? It's got Parmesan. It's got heavy cream. So there's your cheese, your cream, you make the cheese sauce. Alfredo is a cheese sauce. It's a cheese sauce. Yes, it's heavy cream and Parmesan based. But it's a cheese sauce. For all intents and purposes, it's a cheese sauce. Does that make it mac and cheese? Well, they have fettuccine here at this mac and cheese bar. I don't know. I've been saying a lot of stuff. Bucatini? Rotel would be peak for me. Okay, yeah, I love those little wagon wheels. What's Rotel? Rotel. Are those like the tubes? Is that like penne? Rotel? Is Rotel like penne? But they're flat end instead of there being like trapezoids where they're like at an angle. Rotel is the wagon wheels. Okay, never mind. All right. Fuck me, I guess. Okay. Wagon wheels and a mac and cheese? I could see it. You know, it would feel... I feel like texture-wise, it would be a lot... it would be akin to, like, the character mac and cheese. Right? You know, like, you get your SpongeBob Kraft mac and cheese. I feel like texture-wise, it would be akin to that. Where you get your Paw Patrol Kraft macaroni and cheese, where they're Paw Patrol characters. Right? Pokemon, whatever. That's why they're good. Lots of pasta per capita. That's fair. And it's got those little nooks and crannies. You know, little nooks and crannies. Sorry, that's at least I didn't do it like this. Little nooks and crannies. You know, little nooks and crannies. I don't know why I'm doing the little nooks and crannies. I don't know why I'm doing that. Why am I fingering the mac and cheese?
And there's an ice cream cake of the good kind with the crunchies in the middle.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. Just go have fun with my pals. Because let's be honest, those aren't her pals. Well, go have fun with my pals, alright? Pal! I'm so proud of you, Amanda.
Amanda smiles and runs to her friends. Which friends? What friends are there? I should make the rounds and make sure everyone's having a good time. But first, mac and cheese.
Hey, detective. Hey, Peter. I mean, detective. Brilliant! You made it! That'll pass up a good Mac. What do you think of the penny? That's not bad. It's just not bad? Yeah, that's not bad. Don't let him bait you. Thank you for the lovely compliment.
Daisy trots up. Hi, Amanda's dad.
Hey, Brian's daughter.
Do the little finger guns.
Hey, Brian's daughter. See? See how that feels?
Oh my god! So sassy. This is a really great party. Thanks so much for inviting us.
You're very welcome, tiny child who knows how to pay a compliment.
Brian and I lock eyes. This isn't over. Looks like you've settled into this neighborhood quite nicely.
Yep, couldn't ask for a better cul-de-sac.
Well, I'm glad. Hopefully we'll see you at more church events.
Nope, not gonna happen.
We got a big schedule planned for. Guess you're not interested.
Nope, not interested.
Okay.
Sure thing, Joseph.
And maybe if you weren't doing anything later, we could hang out sometime.
Sure, Joseph. That'd be swell. Yeah, just real swell. Oh, what? Hey, Matzilla, when did you get here? Well, see you later, Joseph. Hugo, huh? Hugo. Oh, thank God you saved me.
Hugo comes up to me with a plate of mac and cheese. I don't blame him. Wait, just one? A plate of mac and cheese, you say? Nice.
Hey.
Nice. I hope you all remember for all of eternity the times when Craig would say nice, and then I would in turn, mocking him, say nice. I hope none of you forget. Never forget. Kayleigh said nice. The perfect cheddar to... Oh. I gotta stand for this one. Okay. Well, the perfect cheddar to mac ratio. Beautiful work, detective.
Thanks, Hugo.
You know, I'm really pleased to see Amanda going to her dream school. I'm glad she turned it around for her finals.
Me too. That scholarship money will really help.
Amanda walks by. Well, are you doing Obama voice for him? Have you just now noticed that I've been doing Obama voice for Hugo? Let me be clear. Amanda's really cleaned up her act this end of the senior year, and glad to see she got into her dream college. I've been doing it the entire time. Every time I play this game, mind you, I only played it twice before now, and both times were on TikTok, so it's not here on YouTube. But I just want you to know, both times, Hugo was Obama voice. Absolutely. And people noticed. Jordan noticed. It was probably around this time because I barely interact with Hugo at all. I've never dated him. It feels unethical. It feels unethical. And I feel like if I'm gonna date Hugo, I gotta be honest, it's gotta be with a character who doesn't care if there are ethics or maybe won't understand the ethics of it. Maybe somebody like maybe a Garrett character might just sleep with Hugo. I don't know. Maybe next year I'll play as Garrett, and Garrett will sleep with Hugo, and Brian, and other characters I haven't slept with yet. Simply because he doesn't know any better. Amanda walks by and pretends not to see Hugo.
Amanda, come say hi to your old teacher.
Hey.
congratulations on graduating. I know you're gonna do great things at art school.
Did she say fuck you? You guys heard that, right? Play it back. I swear. When this is saved, and you can play it back, play it back. Did she say fuck you? She said fuck you, right? I heard it. You heard it. We all heard it. She said, fuck you. Just like that. Like, goofy little silly voice. She's like, fuck you. She did it. Yeah. That's my kid. That's my kid right there. Yeah. Fuck you. Haha, yeah, thanks. Amanda starts to back away. Fuck you! Wait, I just realized that you're not my teacher anymore, so I don't have to be afraid of talking to you. Fuck you! You no longer hold power over me. Oh, like that, like the labyrinth. Like, right? You have no power over me.
You're right. Go forth, adult. I can no longer give you detention.
Yeah, I'm gonna break everything I want, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Ellipses, are you still mad about that time I gave you detention for breaking my globe?
Oh! Whoops! I did not mean to hit the fast forward button. It's just that's where my thumb landed when I hit the screen to tap the next thing. And I'll have you know that the globe didn't even fit through the basketball hoop in the first place. So
she'll fit into college just fine.
I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this. I need a second. Not ready. I'm not ready for Batman voice. I gotta do my exercise. Gotta gargle some salt water. Okay, alright, fine. I'm ready. Alright, fine. What did I miss?
Oh, let me be clear. Hey!
Ellipses.
Ellipses?
Robert gestures vaguely to the Batcave. I mean, snack table.
Good stuff. Alfred never lets me eat anything like this. Yep. See you later.
Oh. Hey, Matt. How you doing, bud? How you holding up? You, come up with any new specials over at... I feel bad I don't remember the name of your cafe. I should know the name of your cafe. I'll just stop talking. How's Carmencita? How's Carmencita? I'm sorry. Chat, I'm sorry. That's my boy. That's my man. That's my boyfriend. His name is Matt. Let me have my fictional boyfriend, chat. Okay? Look, I'm bisexual, but in the sense that, like, I'm attracted to Matt Sella. And, who else? Oh, is that one guy from the Magicians? What's his name? He's like an upperclassman that ends up, like, you know, helping out the main characters. He's, like, very obviously gay. And then the Highlander, but from the show Highlander, not the French guy who was in the first movie. Not Connor McLeod, Duncan McLeod. Yeah, I'm bisexual, but in the way that I'm gay for girls, but then also gay for Matt Sella, that one guy from the Magicians, you know, the obviously gay one, and Duncan McLeod from the Highlander TV series. And that's it. That's it. Okay. Hey, man.
Man!
Let me know when Amanda leaves for college. I'll have a fresh batch of grateful banana bread for her. You had me at banana bread. No, that's a lie. You had me at Lemmy. You had me at Lemmy.
Thank you! I know she'll love that.
What a splendid garden party. My deepest thanks for extending an invitation to my son and I. This icebox cake is divine. Yeah, thanks, Dad. Good cack.
Thanks for coming by.
Hey, it looks like Amanda's hanging out with Briar and Hazel. Let's see what they're up to. Ha! Okay, Briar, think of a shape. Hazel, what's she thinking? Square. Briar? Star. We'll get it next time. Amanda leans in close to Briar and Hazel, lowering her voice. Listen, you guys can be real with me. If you're downplaying your psychic abilities, I want you to know that you can trust me. Heck, even think of me as the third twin.
Amanda, that's a triplet. Amanda, are you high? You look kind of high. I'm looking at your eyes right now, and you look kind of high. They're very narrowed and some coloration to your cheeks. You kind of blushing a little bit there. Amanda, are you high? Amanda, everyone can tell.
I'm the worst sitter. I'm the worst trip sitter.
Everyone's watching you. They all know. You might want to lay down on the snacks. Everyone can tell. They're all watching you. You look really high. Everyone has come up to me so far. They've all said something about it. Do you know how badly you stink? You smell like weed. It's really bad. I mean, the weed's good. It smells like it, but the smell is bad. Do you feel itchy all of a sudden? I feel itchy all of a sudden. I feel like there's bugs crawling all over me. Do you feel like bugs are crawling all over you? That's what I feel like. I feel itchy right now just thinking about it. Just think about all the bugs outside. You ever notice how small your hands are? They're really small, aren't they? Hey, you ever get conscious of how you're breathing? Just think about it. Isn't it crazy how your breathing just regulates itself until you think about it? And then as soon as you think about it, you're like, crap, now I'm the one who has to handle breathing, and not the other half of my brain that I don't control. Isn't that crazy? Are you aware of your teeth? It's weird that they're there. And for that matter, what about your tongue? Where's your tongue right now?
I'm the worst trip sitter. Never have me trip sit you. I swear to God, chat, never let me trip sit you. If you're ever on my stream, do not be tripping balls, because I will fuck with you. I will fuck with you. Look at how my thumb kind of looks like a mustache. I'll fuck with you. You understand me? I'll fuck with you. Are you conscious of your breathing? Because I'm conscious of my breathing. I'm consciously breathing right now. That's genuinely so mean. All things considered, I'm sorry. I apologize. Okay, I support anybody who decides to responsibly, take substances. Responsibly. As long as it's not, like, ruining your life and making you lose your job and everyone you ever loved and things like that, and it's harming your health, like, yeah, that's fine. It's fine. I do like to fuck with people because it's funny, but in all seriousness, as long as you're being safe and you're, staying at home and not driving, you're not bringing harm to other people or yourself, and it's not ruining your, relationships and or job, within reason, party responsibly. And that's the motto of, New Glarus. Is they frequently, they'll have, like, bumper stickers, things like that, that say, like, drink Wisconsibly. Because, you know what? They understand. People are going to get drunk. Just be responsible about being shit-faced. Huh? Beer is my drug of choice. And I support you with your drug of choice. I might mess with you a little bit. If I find out that you're tripping balls, I'm going to be like, hey, how are you breathing right now? Hey. Hey. How, your fingernails are constantly growing, right? Isn't that weird? Just look at your fingernails. Go look at your fingernails right now. They're constantly growing. It's crazy, right? Just think about that. Dad, by the time I'm done, play that effing game. By the time I'm done with these kids we're gonna be finishing each other's... What? You didn't finish your sentence. What are we gonna be finishing? Each other's sentences. See? Third twin.
I have to go.
As the party starts to wind down, or wind down, if you're feeling spicy, I take a seat on our back porch step. The sun is setting, and everyone seems to have eaten their fill. Amanda wanders over and sits down next to me. Killer party pops.
What can I say? I was inspired.
So, I also have something for you.
For me? Why?
Not to be completely genuine about my feelings for once, or anything, but, growing up wasn't easy. But I could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. It could have been a lot harder. It could have been a lot harder if it wasn't for you. Dad, you've been there for me through everything. There's been times in my life where you were my only friend. I was really scared of going to college and being so far away from you, but I realized that everything you've done for me has been to prepare me for this, and I'm ready. I wouldn't be who I am today without you.
Don't cry. Don't cry. I swear to God, Detective, if you cry again.
You're the best, Dad. I love you.
And I'm crying.
Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability. Anyway, that was enough emotional vulnerability for one day. present time. Amanda hands me a tiny wrapped package. I tear the wrapping off to find a framed picture of me and Amanda.
It's us.
Kind of shocking. All of our photo albums are just pictures of me, huh? I figured we needed at least one together before I leave.
Amanda, thank you. Watching you grow up has been the happiest experience of my life. You're such a talented, intelligent young woman, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds for you. Knock 'em dead, kid. Not literally, because then I'll have to, investigate and, find all the clues, and then you'll be found guilty. Genuine gumshoe crying moment.
Always do. Amanda and I share a hug. This is only the beginning, Pops. Plenty more memories for us down the road.
Memories to make and stuff to break, right?
Oh, I'm gonna break so much stuff. Intentionally and unintentionally. You're probably gonna have to pay for most of it.
It would be my honor.
Amanda hops up. Looks like someone's been waiting to talk to you. Who could it be? Who's that someone? I glance over to the back of the yard, where Craig is sitting on a bench beneath our cherry blossom tree. He smiles at me. I'll leave you to it. Me and the Emmas are gonna go get ice cream. Did she say fuck you again? Did she say fuck you to me? Fuck you! Love you, Pops. Fuck you! Okay. No, that's fair. She learned it from me. Pew pew finger guns. Yeah, okay. Well, let's see what it says in post, huh? Okay. So she said pew pew. Doesn't mean I'm wrong. That's me doing a little time skip to go back and, but since this is live, I can't do that. I'm gonna assume you're right. And she said pew pew, which actually makes more sense than her saying fuck you. Anyways, Amanda runs off to join her friends. I take a seat next to Craig as the last guests make their way out of the party. Bro. This reminds me of the parties we used to throw. Fewer keg stands, of course.
Probably for the best. I don't want to get my hip replaced after a party trick goes wrong.
We can leave keg stands in the past. Oh. Why do you say it like that? Oh. I'm, taking this weekend to relax. This party has been my first stop out of the express train from the relaxation station. Next stop is Napville. You know what? We both kind of rubbed off on each other. He's got me to start getting, being healthy and start working out. I rubbed off on him in the tent. No, I mean, I taught him to relax and take naps, which people our age need, Craig. We need to take naps, especially if you're going to be working out. You gotta take a nap. Your babies can't be the only ones taking naps, all right?
Pull into the detective concourse. I'd like to book a ticket to Napsville as well.
I might have to meet you halfway at eating food directly off of your own stomach town. He wants to eat food off of his own stomach. I thought he meant off of my stomach, because I was like, okay, Craig. Okay. We both giggle, but man, do I want to pour some chips on my belly while I hang out in a hammock.
Craig, I'm glad you're finally making time for yourself.
Me too.
Stress is a funny thing, dude. I didn't realize how overworked I was until we got away from the city. You know, after all the time I spent making iron lung and all the time I spent gaming with my buddies Bob and Wade, I never realized how much time I needed myself that I just wasn't taking. It's honestly just as destructive as binge drinking every night and eating burritos off the floor. Hey, what's wrong with binge drinking every night, huh? 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 Nice. Sorry. I was holding it in for so long. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. I guess we need to get out of the shitty more often. I know it sounded like I said shitty, but I meant city. Oh. Craig kicks his legs over the side of the bench. Oh. And leans onto me, lying down on my lap. I run my fingers through his hair. You're looking for balance. I admire that. I'm trying not to feel guilty about doing things for myself. It's a process. And it's gonna take me some time to figure it out. I might need your help, bro. Craig, I'll be your bro till the day I die. And if being your bro means forcing you to take care of yourself, then I'll happily oblige.
Craig looks up at me, smiling. This is me looking down. Oh, that's a bad angle. Oh, is that what I look like from below? Oh, God. Craig looks up at me, smiling. That's why I'm a bottom. Oh my God, lifetime declaration of love. A little too soon for that, I feel. It's not too soon. They've known each other since college, babe. I think it's about damn time. Bro, that means so much to me. Craig sits up and pulls me into a kiss. Bro. We both laugh. You and me, we're gonna be alright. Treat people better than they treat you. Dad tip 84. Well, this is it, chat. That's Dream Daddy for you. Now, I know, you might feel like maybe you've been robbed. Like maybe there should have been more. Maybe there should be a little photo, which we're gonna see soon. It's after the credits. You gotta wait for it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to this very special Valentine's Day themed Let's Play. That was quick. Another game for like an hour, not FF7, something new for just a one-off. Or we could keep playing this. Maybe like the first 2 chapters in Fire Emblem 7. Or we could just keep playing this. Because I think Gumshoe has a lot of love in his heart. Gumshoe is capable of being a polyamorous lover. There's post-game content. You can date other people. I'm pretty sure. I think. We're gonna find out after these credits. Oh, you could speed it up. You can speed it up. So maybe if we can, I'm gonna try and date somebody else. Oh my God! And all of our dads. A game from Game Grumps. If we can, I think there's at least one other person I want him to date. You're the best, Pops, Amanda. There's no way that's the ending photo. I got 3 S tiers! You're kidding me, right? Yeah, baby! Woo! Look at Craig! Oh, we dunked him. Get dunked on, bro! God damn. Those little short shorts, his nipples showing? Oh my God. Craig. Oh my god, look at Craig. Holy crap. Look at those thighs. I dumped Gatorade all over him. Yeah. Well, there you have it. Chat. Go Flapjacks. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This has been awesome. Let's find out. Let's find out what happens after this. This is awesome. I hope that's sugar-free Gatorade. Yeah, no, I'm sure it is.
You've got dads.
It's gonna be sticky otherwise. Now here's the thing. I can date other people. And you know who I think Gumshoe would be interested in? Somebody who might remind him of somebody that he already loves. Somebody who wears very Victorian fashion. Much like Edgeworth wears Victorian fashion. Somebody like Damien. Look, he looks like he could be a prosecutor and an ace attorney. Just look at him. Come on, tell me he's not. There we go, there we go. How do you do? I have finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion. Ah, Victorian fashion! It's just like I said! Victorian fashion! The inevitability of our own demise or black cats, please send me a letter. Okay, we're gonna move this over here so I feel like I'm looking away from my face. On a Friday night, you are most likely to listen to listen to true crime podcasts while I taxidermy my newest specimens. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? A coffin. Okay, so he's not Sephiroth, he's Vincent. He's Vincent from Final Fantasy VII. But also, in a weird way, Edgeworth, maybe? A little bit of Edgeworth in there? Maybe. A little bit? What are your turn-ons? Pronouncing bosom correctly. What did you want to be when you grew up? A bat. What's your favorite movie genre? Foreign art house horror. Take him to the club. What's your ideal date? It's night. We are at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. Oh, that's the club. That's the club. In the club, we all fam. What do you never leave home without? An upside down cross. I spend a lot of time thinking about mortality's salience. Let's message him. For the first date? Huh? Let's see. Whoops. I reached for the beer, and I accidentally backhanded it. Hold still. Damien seemed really interesting. We're just gonna pretend it didn't happen. A little odd, but interesting. I shouldn't. Here, hold on. I gotta. Hold on. Oh god. Oh, that was so much of the beer. Oh, one wasn't enough. Oh, one paper towel wasn't enough. I think I should hang out with him. Get to know him a little better. Oh god. Oh, everything's wet. Oh, it's more wet everywhere where I thought it wouldn't be wet. Oh god, 3 wasn't enough. I need one more. Okay. What? What'd you say? Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm totally fine. It's all cleaned up, though. That's what matters. Fuck. Okay, here we go. We're good. Here we go. I navigate to... Spins. I navigate to Damien's dad book page and type out a message. Give me a second, I gotta... Whew! There's a lot of running back and forth and cleaning, and I gotta start working out again. You know what? I love the soundtrack to this. But you know what I think it needs more of? I think it needs more of some. I think it needs a little touch of. Right? Just a little touch. Just a little touch. Just a little touch of. Right? Right? Damien seems like the kind of person who could go home and listen to the kind of music that goes. I sit there for a minute before I see that Damien's typing. Hey, dude, you seem cool. We should. Oh,
Hey, dude.
that's feels so wrong. It feels 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 wrong.
Hey, pal. You seem cool. We should hang out sometime.
But then it keeps typing. It's gonna write me a letter. It's gonna write me a. It's gonna write me a letter. Here we go. It's gonna write me a letter. Okay, Damien. See, I had my fit gear on today. You know, this is usually my workout gear. It's like I got the yoga pants and the hoodie and the hats and the ponytail, and I was ready to work out. I'm hanging out with Craig. I'm not even ready for my Damien close up. I'm not. I'm typing.
Man, is this guy writing a novel? Yeah, I'll leave the computer to make some coffee.
I'll get some beer. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee, and the computer finally dings. Okay.
Detective, I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter, for, as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask for your forgiveness, however, as I believe your first meeting did not paint me in as gentlemanly manner as would have liked. I would be highly flattered to enjoy your companionship at my residence for an afternoon tea and a stroll around the garden, should it please you. Till then, adieu. Yours humbled, D. Bloodmarsh.
He's a little intense. He's a little intense. As opposed to Craig, where we were both intense. Ew, hey, right? Because that's where we boned for the first time. Implied. It's implied that we boned in a tent. We definitely kissed. We definitely made out. We smooched. I smooched him. He smooched me. There was tongue. Didn't say that in words, but it's implied. It's implied. It's implied. It's heavily implied there was tongue. I was definitely running laps around his
Hey, Amanda! Can you help me with something?
Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimple. Bitch, I am offended that you think I have them. I swear to God. I will fucking fight. I don't care whose kid you are. I'll fight you. I swear to God. Not that there's anything wrong with having them, but I'm offended that she assumed that I had them. It is the principle.
No, can you interpret this for me?
How dense are you? He wants you to come over. Go to his house. I turn the computer to Amanda, and she squints at Damien's message.
I just don't understand that speak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now?
Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. See, Dad, kids got over saying LOL and LMAO and or whatever, and decided that what they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s. I'm sorry, that was funny. That was some funny shit. This is some funny shit. What? Some funny shit. Okay, Hugo's growing on me just because of the Obama voice. I feel like I would vote for him, even if he committed he supported genocide and committed some war crimes and stuff. I would still vote for him. It's his voice. He's got a very soothing voice. It's like dipping dark chocolate into some coffee. Just like let it kind of melt a little bit and then suppling off of it, suckling off of the dark chocolate you just dipped into your bitter dark coffee. It's delicious. It hurts a little bit. It's a little bitter, and it hurts a little bit. I die a little bit inside when I do it, but tastes good. Sorry, I had to get real for a second there. I'm sorry, but Obama could have been more perfect. He could have been more perfect. He could have been better. Just saying. It was the war crimes. It was. Can we just? At least he's not on the Epstein list. Anyways.
So, what do I do?
Where's your pen and quill?
What?
Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill? Dad, how will we address the... It's just, he has a voice that's like, it's like Markiplier. If Markiplier was like a politician. It's velvety. I don't really know how to explain it otherwise. He's got a velvety voice. His voice is like dark chocolate laying on a felt napkin. Yeah. Wish he did less war crimes, but yeah. How will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball?
Okay, now I know you're messing with me.
Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Stop making fun of my second boyfriend. Or our dowry. Or...
So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and now you're reciting things you know about it back to me, aren't you?
Like the first 5 pages, then I read a review of the movie. It's still gotta be, though. Pew pew! Fuck you!
Great, so what do I say to Damien?
I got this. Amanda reaches over me and types on the keyboard. Nice. Sure thing, dude. Regards, Detective. I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna kill her. A man hits send and smiles at me.
Well, I suppose that's that.
I make the short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor? Estate? The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pull the large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker back, and a hollow sound echoes through the house as I strike it against the door. That was a really good creak. That was a really good creak. It was a... That was good. That was a good creak. 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 I wait several moments. I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It already did that. Is it gonna do it a second time? Ellipses. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer, noting the royal portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me.
Hello?
Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Oh, they are. Except for that dog. Dog's just looking elsewhere. Actually, the only one that's staring at you is the one in the middle. Yeah. Yeah, the guy on the left and the dog on the right. You're not even looking at this. Not even close. They're peering into other universes and galaxies. They're looking at a different super cluster of galaxies. Not even close to where you are. Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien? Where's Damien?
Detective, pleasure to have you in my home. Have you met my mother, Genova?
Sorry, I was thinking about Genova. I miss Final Fantasy VII. Anyways, I look up and see Damien standing at the top of the majestic, the Marcus Majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. He's ready to watch Iron Lung, which is a great movie, by the way. I was a little confused. It was entertaining and suspenseful and definitely a thriller. But it's just some things I didn't fully grasp. I didn't totally understand them, and maybe that's on me. But it was definitely kept me on the edge of my seat. My girlfriend marked afterwards that I had my mouth, like my hand to my mouth, at almost all points. Definitely more than 40% of the movie, where I'm like, oh my god, 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 oh my god. Yeah. So yeah, it's suspenseful. Suspenseful. It's a thriller. You should see it. We didn't see it at the Marcus Majestic. We saw it at a what's it called? Marcus something. Marcus something. Oh, okay. It's the one where you can order full meals there. But we didn't. We just got popcorn and sodas. Because it's iconic. I wish I got a pizza. I actually saw somebody like a couple rows ahead of us. There were like 4 couples that saw it. Because this was like a Thursday matinee. Like 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a Thursday. After. Like a week after it had already come out. So But I saw that the couple that was like a couple rows above us below us, got a large pizza, and I was like, oh, that's what I should have done. I should have gotten a pizza. And then we ended up eating a pizza later that night because I had a pizza in my freezer. It's a Di Fara pizza. It's like a Brooklyn style, very foldable, very floppy kind of pizza. It's good. It's good. Di Fara, as far as like frozen pizzas go, pretty accurate to a Brooklyn style pizza. Not my style. I like Detroit, but she likes Brooklyn. You know. So we meet each other halfway. We take turns. And that's good. It's all about compromises. Love is about compromises. If you like Detroit style pizzas and she likes Brooklyn style pizzas, have a little bit of each. Have one week, have the other the next week. Love is about compromises. Even if you don't have to agree on everything. But you have to agree to appreciate each other's preferences. Agree to let the other have their way. The next week you can have yours. And that's what love is about, ladies and gentlemen. And folks in general. Just, understanding each other's differences and loving each other for them. I look up and see Damien holding... the mark is majestic. Got it.
What's with the door slamming shut?
Oh, sorry, there was a draft. Actually, it was the ghost of a former soldier.
And the door creaking open when I knocked?
I accidentally left the door unlocked.
And the creepy oil paintings?
I like oil paintings.
Right.
Right. Please let me show you around.
Okay.
He's a bottom. If I had to say in this relationship, he's 100% the bottom. Totally the bottom. Gumshoe's the top all the way. There's no switch. It's just Gumshoe's the top. Damien's the bottom. Just saying. I'm just saying. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the auxiliary sitting room, also known as the parlor again for some reason. Oh! This is
one of the older homes on the block. Yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Through extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling. Hisashi Buridana, Detective Gumshoe.
We walk past the door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. Oh, dude. Already, this kid's awesome. Hell yeah!
Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era?
That's my son's room. You know how the rebellious teenage years are. Onward. There's more to see.
We reach a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish.
And this is the library.
Sunlight streams in from floor to ceiling arched windows. The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room.
Oh.
think I gotta do all 3. Because that's enough of the tour implies that I can choose more than one. So, I'm gonna start by looking at the butterflies. Hell yeah! Got some hearts. Very cool. I walk up to the glass display of pinned bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive.
Nice bugs.
I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how. Sometime.
I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger.
Ah, the pinner's gambit.
Is that a thing?
No.
I'm gonna look out the window. Oh, another heart! Wow. I walk to the window and I'm greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It is supple and squishy. Looks like I could grab each cheek with one full hand. You know, for a tall, gaunt, skinny pale boy, he has some juicy cheekers. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He looks sexy and he's doing push-ups with his daughters on his back. Resistance training. Resist. You're here for Damien? You already wooed Craig? Damn. I'm so glad he said damn. Damn. He's checking him out. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. So he can do it with a hand free. Meaning his hand could be used for something. Damn!
Did you know that Victorians spend at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out of full-length windows?
Wait, really?
No, but Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke.
I'm gonna pick up a book. They all got hearts. All 3 of them. All 3 of them got hearts. For those of you who have seen Inglourious Bastards, you get it. All 3 of them. 3 looks weird. 3. That's the German 3.
You know, detective, in the Victorian era, there was some controversy surrounding reading. Many people thought the more tawdry novels would encourage youths into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school.
I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Worn cover. There are no worms. Opening it, I pull to a random page and read aloud. I don't know if I should read that out loud. It's Naruto fanfic, isn't it? Okay.
Naruto struggled against the chains that Sasuke had bound him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looked up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirked, unbuttoning his ninja pants.
Oh my!
Does he write Naruto fanfics? Huh. Not that I'm against any such thing. In fact, I think if somebody did write Naruto fanfics, I would love to read it.
Just saying. If there's anybody out there in chat right now that writes Naruto fanfics, I would love to read it. Okay, I think that's enough.
Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back on the shelf.
That's a rare book for my private collection. Please, will you join me for tea?
I will. I will gladly join you for tea and more Naruto fanfics. Do you have any Bleach ones in there? I love to see some Bleach ones.
Perhaps about, Ichigo and,
who would Ichigo be with? It's, what's the name of the Quincy guy? It's, Oreo? Oreo? Ukio? Oreo? That guy. Yeah. That's probably the Bleach one. Would be that. I followed Damien to his sitting room, where finger foods have already been set out upon a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high-backed tables. Cheers, as Damien pours and serves me some tea.
I can't believe we're having a high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this.
I'd rather have beer. Let's be honest. Damien smiles to himself, smirks shyly.
What?
Oh.
It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of the people enjoying it, when in fact the high refers to both the latter time of day that the working class had to enjoy tea, and the height of the tables on which they're served.
Oh wow, he really does. He does have all the stuff for high tea. He sure does.
Oh.
My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea.
That's informative.
Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny sandwich. I would love a tiny... Tiny sandwiches are the shit. Alright? It doesn't even quite matter what's on them. The tiny sandwiches. Alright? It's like the same concept that, like, pigs in a blanket are delicious. Because they're tiny hot dogs. Inside of biscuit dough. Croissant dough, whatever. All he's missing is the clotted cream. Oh, wow. Your home is really impressive. A lot of maple, gossip maple, but I like your cape. I think I should say, I like your cape. I gotta be honest. I feel like that might be the one. Something's telling me it's I like your cape. As much as like it feels like a sophomoric, it feels like a more innocent kind of response. I feel like he's gonna appreciate that I'm saying it. And if chat's not gonna say anything, I'm gonna say it. I like your cape.
Oh.
We got hearts. We got hearts. No eggplants. We got hearts.
It's a cloak, actually, but thank you. Victorian fashion is very important to me.
You pull it off quite well. And I'd like to pull it off as well. Pull it off of you, that is.
Oh, thank you. Regardless of my historical leanings, it's very important to me to present myself well. It has taken a long time to come up with a style that's both true to form and representative of myself. Such a long time. Several centuries, in fact. But I'm very happy with how I dress. I do get some strange looks, yes, but... it's something that brings me a great deal of joy, so I don't mind. To be able to wake up in the morning, pick up from my closet a variety of cloaks, waistcoats, top hats, and even binders that are period appropriate. Feels amazing.
You wear top hats?
You don't.
What got you so interested in goth stuff?
Oh.
Well, when I was a young boy, my father... It's nothing.
Did he take you into the city?
When I was a young boy, my father...
Did he take you into the city?
Sorry?
Did you guys see a marching band?
I'm afraid I don't understand.
You serious?
Of course.
But it's, the song. Yeah, Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously?
I'd love to see a marching band. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermied animals grew into a sort of an obsession. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think.
Why not go all the way? Right now, you and me, we'll do butt stuff.
I like not dying when I catch a cold.
He takes a sip of tea.
I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and do try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals, would be admittedly horrid. But I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest, to be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, detective, do you have any hobbies?
Oh man, I do! But I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff.
Well, I'd love to hear about your interest. Hearing someone talk about the things they're passionate about is intriguing. And quite honestly, rather attractive. Please, do tell me about your hobbies.
Quick, sound sophisticated.
I like watching soap making videos on the internet. Love me some weird word jumbles. I learned how to juggle once. What? Scroll out soap making. Soap making? Okay.
I love watching soap making videos on the internet. Soap is, an important advancement in modern society, getting rid of germs and stuff. I would say that the people who make soap are the true heroes here. To watch them work is an honor. tried making some with Amanda once, and we both had to go to the doctor for the rashes. Which I guess goes to show that we should leave it to the professionals.
We finished our tea and finger sandwiches.
Oh,
So either that was a neutral answer, or that question didn't have positive or negative answers.
Come, I have one more thing to show you.
Damien takes me around the back of his home where a variety of flowers flourish. In beautifully landscaped rows, a small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air.
oh.
My garden.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. The Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see,
Excuse me, I'm so sorry.
it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public. So lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of different things.
Huh.
Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message.
Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous, bright orange flower off a vine. A bright orange, you say? Bright orange, you say?
Lilium bulbarifer from Lilium bulbiferum. The orange lily. What do you think this one means?
My loins are ablaze. Thou art the tightest. 3 cheers for sweet revenge. I'm leaning on my loins are ablaze. As much as I wish it was 3 cheers for sweet revenge. My Chemical Romance's second full-length album. I think it's my loins are ablaze. Uh-oh.
The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred.
Well,
Oh,
And that's precisely why floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower?
Snapdragons, honeysuckle, or sunflowers? Snapdragons? I don't know. I want to go snapdragons.
snapdragons, because they're cute. And you can do that thing where you squeeze them so it looks like they're chucking.
What a lovely choice.
Oh, hearts! We're good. We got hearts. We got hearts. We're not doing so good with this character as we did with Craig. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine.
I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you.
Hey, you would put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before. I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers.
Suddenly a phone rings.
Oh, detective. Would you excuse me? I must take this.
Yeah, that's not as bad as if, like, you know, if say, for instance, his phone started ringing and it went dun 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 diddle 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 diddle. Sorry, that's a Sephiroth theme. Anyways, it's called One Winged Angel. You should listen to it. It's pretty fucking fire. Okay, and literally any remix goes too hard. He pulls a cell phone out of his pocket. I'm a little surprised it's not a rotary phone. Why would he have a rotary phone in his pocket? Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to the house, taking a deep breath and enjoy. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I had better answers for his questions, because I've been doing mediocre at best. And put a little more effort into the garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelons grew to the size of cherry tomatoes and then immediately died. Oh hey, a gargoyle. Oh no, I knocked over the gargoyle! Drink plenty of water. Perfect. Oh. Oh. Fuck. Hard minigame. No. Our secret is never said. Well, what's this be our secret? We'll never tell. That torso was hard. I'm sorry. I didn't realize that you could flip it over the other way. So here we are. Oops. I guess this is probably why a good partner would still. Whoops. Good partner would still tell Damien. That's true. But maybe we'll see. I guess that's probably why I never unlocked Damien's secret photo. I probably failed at that.
Detective, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my leave.
No problem, dude. Everything all right?
Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away.
Everything is perfectly fine, but it's Lucien.
What's wrong?
He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school post-haste. Toothpaste.
Do you need help?
Oh, no. You don't have to.
Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together.
You're right. This is one of Lucien's more elaborate stunts. I wouldn't greatly treasure having another parent by my side.
Let's go!
Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo.
I don't know.
Hey, Damien, you're here in record time.
What? Hey, good. This is my new BF. Time for your punishment. Yeah.
I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend.
Wow, whatever it is, it doesn't seem like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the My Kids Are in Trouble rodeo.
What is it this time?
Oh.
This, Damien, you have to see to believe.
Damien and I fall in a step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into darkness.
Watch, your step.
I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the skull, I recall the antics I got into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. We find another teacher in the boiler room tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucien and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucien has a bloody nose.
Well, thanks for coming. I can't make heads and tails of this.
There's my beer. There's my beer. I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry tools scattered around.
Huh.
What happened here?
Lucien was going to kill a kid and bury him in the basement of the school.
Ernest punched me.
Lucien tried to kick me. Or kill me? Lucien tried to kill me! He's trying to kill me! Ah, sad!
What?
The room falls silent. Olivia, you were right.
I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was just trying to build a brick wall around you and see what would happen.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I was trying to kill him.
You promised me there was one down here. Yeah, check me.
Huh.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch the magic. Oh, wait a second. Lucien, did you try to, cast Amontillado? Ernest? I'm neither confirming nor denying that. Ugh.
I turned to Damien and I whispered to him, whoops.
What's a cask of Amontillado?
It's a classic. It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to a cellar with the promise of wine of a fine vintage, then buries him alive beneath a brick wall. It's a lovely story.
I prefer sci-fi like Philip K. Dick. You know, gotta get me some PKD, yo.
So wait, Lucien, you tried to do that to him?
I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually gonna leave him there.
What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just gonna sit still while you slowly build a tomb around him?
Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized that I had lied about the wine. And you were cackling. Whoops. Ernest. 20 minutes? Dad.
What?
take you 20 minutes. Son, we just did an entire 2 weeks unit on the cask of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucien was leading you into an elaborate ruse. Did you even read the story? I read the first 5 pages, and then I read a review of the movie.
What?
It's only 5 pages long, and there is no movie. Haha, yeah, you're right. I paid Lucien to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me, so when you think about it, this was teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands. You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature. Oh, it's Lucien. It's not Damien. They both have weird names. I got them confused. I'm sorry. And I doubt it. That's the problem. When I was a young boy, my father was a young boy, and he took me into a young boy. Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucien high five. The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Blood March, you too. Whoops. Oh, fuck. I gotta stop hitting that by accident.
We all head up the stairs and out of the school in tense silence. Lucia, Damien, and I all pile into my car and begin to drive home. Lucien immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily.
Well, I'm not going to therapy again. I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether you want to or not. But I care about you, and I can see that you're struggling. So, if you do decide that you want to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job. I know how much you want your own car.
I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed.
Fine. Thanks for not bringing it out too hard. I love you, son.
Lucy continues staring out the window.
Love you too.
We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucien hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside.
I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have a lot we need to work on.
It's alright. In all things considered, Lucien's bricklaying was pretty good. So there's your silver lining, pal.
There is that. Yes.
He's probably just going through a phase. I really admire how you handled that. This kind of thing happen a lot. I feel like does this kind of thing happen a lot shows that I have doubt in him as a parent. He's probably just going through a phase, shows that I'm dismissive of Lucien's complex emotions. I think I really admire how you handled that. Shows the most support.
You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been.
I just wanted what's best for him. And I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors.
It really does. You're a good dad.
Eggplants, baby! Yeah! Finally! We got eggplants. We're looking good.
See you around soon.
Ugh.
it would be my honor and my pleasure. Dun 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 dun. Right? Because he's Sephiroth. Damien bows with a flourish. Classy. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her. Yell.
What you watching?
Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition.
Ugh, I hate this show.
The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. I would love a tiny house. Are you kidding me? I would love a tiny house. You give me Wi-Fi? You know? As long as I have, like, the necessities. Do I have something to cook on? Can I cook ramen on it? We're good. Can I go pee somewhere? / poop? / French bathe? At the very least? Possibly shower. I'm good. I don't need to take a full body bath. Okay? Alright. As long as I have, do I have, like, electronic sockets so I can, like, plug my phone in and stuff? Am I good? Do I have enough space to sleep? I'm good. Give me a tiny house. I want a tiny house. The Tiny House Hunting Brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. I mean, I'm 5'6", so, like, how low are we talking? Because, like, I got, like, a solid, like, 4 feet above my head before I hit the ceiling. I don't need my ceiling to be that high. I really don't. I told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom. There's probably a bathroom. It's just in a cabinet in the kitchen or something.
But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away.
Oh, that's crazy. That's 60 feet.
It's not that bad.
I am not pooping outside, Greg.
Why don't they just get a regular-sized house?
I'd like a small-sized house as long as it had the necessities. That's the thing. I don't know. How would afternoon tea go?
It gets strange. We had to go to school to pick up Lucian since he tried to...
He lured Ernest down to the cellar with the promise of fine vintage and then tried to brick him into the wall, right?
How did you know that? Has everyone read this story except for me?
Lucian live-streamed the entire thing.
This JJ is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. That Damien guy's quite a character, but he's really good company. And a surprisingly diplomatic Jed.
I dig his style.
You know what? Me too.
How do we do? Date complete. Okay. Come on, S-Rank baby, please.
That was a phenomenal date.
I can work with A-Rank. I think I can work with A-Rank. I can work with that. Could have done better, but I can work with that. We could always repeat the first date, you know? So, just gonna save.
Welcome. You
Saving,
got
cool.
beds.
I think this is the time. I think with that, before we start our second date with Damien, I think it's safe to say we'll continue this next time on Kayleigh Plays Dream Daddy, where we're gonna date Damien, we're gonna woo him, and we're gonna win. We're gonna get that win condition, alright? So, stay tuned tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central, for the next exciting episode of Dream Daddy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments down below if you know any other quirky, fun, genuinely well put together dating simulators like this, because I'm willing to play them if they're available for mobile, or like a, I don't know, like a
you know, if it's on like PS2, PSP, you know, things like that. Let me know in the comments down below. But without further ado, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm so glad we finally got the good ending for Craig. And until next time, have a great night. Have a wonderful week. I love you all. Bye-bye. 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 Bye.